Here's another one of my rehab projects. This was a 1988 military surplus MEP-016 Bravo diesel generator. Does 120 volts and 240 volts single phase, and 120 or 208 volts three phase. It's rated at 3,000 watts, but it's definitely more capable of that. Yeah, it was sitting in a Connex box of a neighbor of mine out at the ranch. Don't know when the last time it ran. It was all covered in crap over here, like fuel and oil had leaked. The throttle cable was busted. The bracket was bent for the fuel shut-off solenoid, and it was hanging to the side. There's a bunch of extra wires running all over the place. That was crazy. The whole governor and everything was all out of whack. Some of the fuel lines were all gummed up. Had the wrong fuel filter and everything on there. Biggest problem was though is the injection pump wasn't putting out any fuel, and was a pain to even get out because it was so gummed up I couldn't move it to remove it from the hole. So after fighting with it for a couple of weeks, I finally got it out and I did a full rebuild on it. I loosened up the injector. All the fuel lines have been replaced. I put a new fuel filter / water removing element. Had some adapters and everything. Cleaned everything up good. Oil change, new oil filter, new air filter. Emptied the fuel tank, cleaned it out, tested the switches. The 24 volt battery that usually comes on these are hard to get, so I put two 12 volt lawnmower type batteries in series, U1 size. And there's a few panels and stuff I have taken off of it. There was some crazy bypass wiring that I removed from everything. All right, and after all that work on it, sorry I had to splice in here. That was a full 3,000 watt load, 240 volts. Still needs a little bit more detailed cleaning up, but it's doing everything it needs to do. Really surprised.